Hi there, I'm talking to Darren Dory, who's one of our peer support workers, so I might just ask Darren to introduce himself. And
Yeah, so as Dirk said, peer support worker, have been for 2 years with mental health services.
Yep.
As well as doing a bit of work with my fellowship.
Okay, and that's a PDRS, local PDRS.
Yeah, and running peer-led groups.
Okay.
Like My Recovery, which is a 10-week recovery program.
Oh, so you do a bit of group work stuff?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which I find is really, really valuable.
Good way of reaching people.
Yeah, and the beauty of peer groups is that people work together to explore new ways of coping.
Okay.
Rather than doing it on their own.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
So you like it too?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. So what do you see the role of, peer support workers employed within community mental health services are, part of the recovery movement?
Yeah.
And how do you, so it's really, it wouldn't be a long role for you. How long have you been doing it?
Been doing it for 2 years.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, the beauty of the role is it's not a clinical role, although we work in a clinical service.
Yeah.
It's supporting the clinical role that clinicians do.
Okay.
And our role can be anything from just catching up for a cuppa and a chat, one-on-one, to supporting people through doctor's appointments. I've been to court with people.
Right.
I've been in surgery with a client.
Right.
It can be anything and everything. Just give that extra level of support to people, just with bringing lived experience into to the platform is really valuable.
Okay.
It's really a way of building a quick rapport too.
So you have to be aware of the clinical treatment, what's happening.
Yeah, we work.
Because I see you often at meetings, and you have quite a bit of input, and obviously aware of what's happening from a clinical treatment perspective.
Yeah, and it's very important as peer workers that we communicate closely with the clinician who's actually doing the clinical treatment.
Yeah.
So that we're both on the same page and the client's getting the same message basically.
Yeah. And you're also giving the advice knowing what the clinical treatment is, so that the guidelines, the parameters, I guess with involuntary status, mental health act stuff, all the whole gamut. You're in a good sort of picture of what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's really important. Sometimes, as I say, our role's not clinical, but it's that extra support that we can give, but bringing understanding to the table of what's happening for the client.
Another little question. If I said the term therapeutic relationship, what would that mean to you as far as working with anybody, clinicians, clients, being effective in your role?
For me, therapeutic relationship means an equal relationship, working together. Not the old school way of thinking was that the therapist was there to
be the expert and
to fix the problem.
Right.
I love the fact that things have turned around and evolved. That it's a partnership working towards a mutual agreed pathway for the best interests of the person living with mental illness.
Right. Rather
than you come to us, we fix you. Yeah. Off you go, have a nice life. Yeah. It's empowering the person. Yeah.
And you've obviously mentioned the group work. You work one-on-one. You also work in groups, facilitating.
Yeah, and groups to me is such a powerful way of people. I think the hardest thing, having lived with major depression myself and anxiety, for a long time I felt like I was doing it on my own, and I was the only one doing it. The beauty of groups is it's a shared collaborative approach, and people compare notes of coping strategies and what works and what doesn't work. Because what works for one doesn't necessarily work for another. But in a group environment, people share their experiences and their coping mechanisms and learn from each other, which is really good. And I've seen some great results come from group stuff.
Yeah, as have I. So appreciate having a brief chat today. Thanks for being part of Improve Your Practice.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks for inviting me along.
Okay, thank you.